Okay, my people, I am back. I was told that the light was sticking, and I don't want it to be sticking. When I'm speaking, I don't want it to be sticking at all. I have to say my piece, right? And as I captioned my little talk, I am not standing for this nonsense. I'm definitely not standing for this nonsense. Okay? Because I came up on a little news article from Liz, right? And we're going to discuss this little article plus another one. And the persons are going to deal with tonight. One is Ansel Dennis, and the next one is Kelvon Morris. I really not going to sit back and have these fellas carrying on how they want in this place at Tobago. But let me listen to Ansel first. Let me see.
Crushing your economy in the process.
Just know it.
They were prepared to sit in close
Nah.
and having given us 4 bad years, 4 years of abuse, 4 years of mismanagement, 4 years of chaos and scandal.
4 years of abuse, 4 years of mismanagement, 4 years of chaos and scandal. People, and still say 4 years of abuse, 4 years of mismanagement, 4 years of chaos and scandal. Right? 4 years of this thing. Abuse. Who abused me for the 4 years? All right, let's get very serious. Who abused us for those 4 years? Mismanagement. What did they mismanage? The money that was given to the assembly. What little they could have do for the development of the island, they did it. And everybody was getting their pay because everybody want to work from the THE and everybody want this and want that. So everybody get that. Scandal? Who was making the scandal? It's not them who was trying to rip the assembly apart from the day they entered it. Let me finish play out the thing so you're going to see me back. Let me continue. Go ahead.
4 years of fakery.
4 years of fakery.
Pretending to be who they were not.
Pretending to be who they were not. Look at he. Right? They're going around. He is a lord. He's a big zapper. You see, just as how Rolly used to sit on the couch and go around with the big zapper wares. This is the same thing this boy come here doing in front of his face. It's the same thing he here doing in front of his face. They bring 2 big chairs and they sit down and they lap their foot. Look up and just now I gotta come back. I gotta turn back to you. Let me turn to myself a little bit. Right? You sit down up in the Laford and Colors go and put him in the place and tell him what I have to tell him. I see now you're watching Colors and he laughing. These people had money to spend. All you remember in Tobago, every year they had something named unspent balance. What I was doing with that money? Find out from them where they get the money from to build a Balize house that they have in Trinidad. You see this little Westerner who does drive with the little sports car without no top and drive around Tobago. Ask him how much houses he own and how much tenants he have. And ask him if the little Bangkok he had could have given him that. Or the little stint that he had as a chief sec could have given him that. All we have a chief sec. And he's building up a little place by where his father house is up in Speyside. I don't even know if it's done or not. You understand me? Nobody can come and say, oh, he take the money and he do this and he take government money and do that. We saw where the money have been spending. But this little dirty, disrespectful upstart, I tell you. And he plan to leave them, let them run the road and let them bump the government. But I'm not doing it. Let me continue listening to him.
Coming to you all pious and all humble and all holy.
Who come in pious, humble and holy?
They were prepared to accept kickbacks from Trinidad contractors and sell you out, crushing your economy in the process.
Right, going again. He said well, they were prepared to take kickbacks from Trinidad contractors and crashing your economy in the process. Ask him. Ask him. Now I want to know when them fellow will be the Sammy Moon, Sammy, or whoever it be. Them people who used to be coming to pay road to do all kind of thing in Tobago. All the lands in Tobago that these same Trinidad contractors, you know, is the Indians they talk about. All the lands that they own in Tobago. How they own it? Look right in Lamy Road. They have a whole big spread there. You understand me? And I can't remember the name of the people right now. But it's Indians that own there. Lamy Road, government property, government land. They say Lamy Road of a government estate. And them own it. You understand me? One of them cement person is Alescon. I think it's Alescon or one of them. I can't remember the name for sure. But anyhow, good. And you see just what he talking about, the kickback and the pushback. They have some of them who live by them over there and come by which part we are and come and was saying that talking in a meeting. I was sitting on a meeting and they already each other. Boy, them fellas say know how to run this assembly. They're supposed to be giving a contractor this and let the person build higher than what he's supposed to build. And then half of the money will come and they will get a kickback to run like your campaigns and things. So he answered that this is what he's talking about. He know what he's talking about the kickbacks. You see, that is what they miss. That is the things that they miss. And he's so bold-faced and brass-faced. But one thing I'm begging all of them people, PNM people, I'm begging all as a child, keep Ansel right where he is. And I see Kwesi lining up by him. Keep Ansel and Kwesi right where they're there. Especially Ansel. With Ansel in the chair, we know for a fact that Tobago will be clear away from them PNM people there. And Ansel, I want you to answer me tonight. You have a political leader. A political leader and an opposition leader by the name of Penelope Beckles. Tell me why you don't speak to she. All of us want to give people the impression as though well PNM nice and hunky-dory and things going nice inside of there. You see, just as how I see some of your people and them come over in TPP and trying to mash it up, is the same all happening inside by all and stinking worse. Ansel, you're sitting down, all of a sudden, whatever, you're coming to meet the people. Which people? What it was? When we gave all the whole of Tobago to run, all had everything in all hand. All do all you want, all spit like on Tobago people like dog, all do all kind of thing. Right? When he come and the jaw was there 6-6, all they play bully with all the prime minister and all the entrench all this inside of Tobago. We had also, excuse me, we had also house all out. We had also root all out. But you know something, I said down to them, I was thinking a little thing, and I remember the night of the election results. And my chief, he been got up and said, well, it is good for us to have opposition. Mr. Chief, me don't want no opposition. If it's an opposition, let somebody else come to the fore. Not PNM. Not PNM. And say all these brace face, dirty face, bold face, liars. That's all it is. That's all it is. And your boy Foster say he know to oil the propaganda machine. But that propaganda machine will not work here in Tobago. Eh? Tobago people, we have to stand predominant, resilient against these people. This is not about giving a man a working on. This is a man of securing Tobago's future. Let me continue to listen to him. Hold on.
They were prepared to sit in closed rooms, plotting to use your scarce resources to pay propagandists.
That is you want to make me come out here tonight.
Media consistently shaping the narrative.
Good. Right? They were sitting in rooms plotting to play propagandists. Now, when they start up the story, and then remember in the very earlies, they bring out a picture. They put my face there. They put whoever else's face on the thing. Listen to me. For the people who doesn't be listening to me day and night, do you see me as a person that anybody can buy or anybody can bribe in any kind of way to talk on their behalf? And all you know that if them fellas that I supporting right now do nonsense, I come it straight out and mash them up. You see, when these people are accustomed to the nasty, underhand, dirty deal, and it backfire in their face because all the money, and let me tell all I know people in the last election, you understand me, that told me point blank that the ex-representatives and them gave them $45,000 to bring in the game. And they win. They get $45,000. And them boys spend it nice to do whatever they had also do with it. And you know, it has some people that say, but if they bring money for you, take the money, take the money. No, you see dirty money, that is bribe. That is blood money to try to sell out Tobago. Ask and see where he getting money from to run this election because he doesn't talk to the political leader. And the whole thing about the Tobago people, they come to tell about PNM. Penelope Beckers made her, well, they had the internal election and they called this and they called that and they called that a leader. Did you hear her call anybody named Ansel Dennis as Tobago leader? Remember, she's in New Kid on the on the block. So if she's in New Kid on the block, how come she never called Ansel Dennis' name as part of she crew? Ansel Dennis. And all the likes like he. You understand me? I have a next one I'm coming up with. Right? Wait. Don't give no message yet. Take your time. I come in for you. Right? So, Ansel, let me tell you something. You see, when they say I'm a haughty spirit that's go before destruction. All you do all kind of wrongs in Tobago. And yet still you want to come out here to say you're talking against an assembly. That your ex-prime minister sit down and squeeze the neck. Sit down and do them all kind of ills. Look, the prime minister came here and she gave these people the license that they were looking for so long. So that they can do the exporting and they can do what they want up at the quarry to bring in revenue. You remember your Rohan Sinanan and all of them? When they came here and couldn't get their way, they did not give us the license. And every time people bring out the truth, the ex always want to come and open me mouth for it because he tell himself it's stupid people dealing with. When they retire, stay retired, mister. You say retire, stay retired. Because everything is in black and white. As they say, no, this is social media, and social media, everybody does see, everybody know. You people are just evil and wicked. And Tobago people are warning us who live on this island, who eligible to vote. Play stupid and do like when Mrs. Bissessa was here the first time. And they come with the Calcutta ship. Yeah, it's right there. My friend and brother, Hilton Sandy, bring that story there, that Calcutta ship story there. And all they run with it. And Tobago people were fooled and blindsided and went and voted PNM resoundingly. And after that, you know what? It was years of suffering. And now watch what? They come back again. And we see for a fact that the woman have good intentions for Tobago. So go and give them the coffers of Tobago again. Let her come and tell all about this Tobago contractor. I don't have to talk much more them thing there because the chief said, open me mouth and he explain everything and he's going to bring it to every village. So that you, the people in the villages, will sit down and listen. Listen for yourself, and all going to know who is the crooks and who is the big set of thieves who's supposed to be taken jail in the same Tobago. All I remember it had the Auditor General and whoever the Chief Secretary sent to whoever lawyer and whoever, and them thing ain't come out yet. And we need to get some results with them thing there too. We need to get some results. PNM are not a good people. All of remember a boy named Sheldon Cunningham. He work. You understand me? Do all kind of thing for them people up in Mason Hall. And when he won this seat, they take it and they get see the beans. He and Ancilla, you see the two who coming on and sitting on couch. They sitting on couch and lap their foot. We only teach them that one day, so they come on the couch. You know, they are the masters, so they come down to talk to the slaves. So they are sitting above and lapping their feet. And he driving a sports car and coming, ring. And I was asking you before, asking you again, you Mr. Ansel, tell me where I get money from for build several houses. Tell me where I get money from for drive up all them kind of cars where does they drive. And I wonder who coach I does they borrow when the night come. Who coach I borrow? You think I can ever come and sit down in a meeting with you, but you sit down and coach? Eh? You're above the people. All you tell yourself that this PNM Trinidad party above the people of Tobago. We are scraps. We are nothing. We are dogs. And still disrespectful. If you tell yourself that people like me and my dear sister Bernie just come out here to talk because somebody paying me, think again. Nobody can pay me. Nobody can pay me. I love this island. You understand me? I have my grandchildren. I don't study children again. I study my grandchildren now. You understand me? And my little nieces and nephews. Them is who I studying. Them is who I fighting for. I know the little Tobago I was growing up under when Robinson was around. Every time something good happening for Tobago and for Trinidad and Tobago, PNM always come in to try the nasty tricks. Right? You understand me? All the nasty tricks to see if they can destabilize us. They better say, praise God, we are not a violent set of people that people doesn't dash water or piss on them. They better say, praise God. Disrespectful. So you tell yourself when people like me come out here, we are being paid. This one ain't for sale. Understand that. Understand that. And you have no talking points. You're out of place, disrespectful, evil, nasty, mean and dirty. To say what you talking about how 4 years and this, 4 years and that. You don't know your place. 4 years of pressure, all you try to pressure me. You know what getting you? You see, when your prime minister was under sending money, because let me tell you something, the records are there. First year, let's send this amount. Next year is less. Next year is less. Next year is less. Bam! Tanti can come in and she rests it on Tobago. Oh Lord. And then this little clown are coming to you just now. You understand me? I'm coming to you just now. Talking about, oh, they should have get this amount. Already ever plan to give you anything? Instead of all give me all give less and all I have the little dwell name in both long as skinny. All I can't laugh no more. They say who laugh last, laugh the best. All I can't laugh no more. You are the ones that have done Tobago very evil. You should be happy we still tolerating you with space, boy. You should be happy that you are still being tolerated a little in with space. And people, all that glitters is not gold with them. All that glitters is not gold. Next man, me I go play for you. Me don't know if all I see it or I didn't see it. You know, in the house the other day, The chief, wait, you watch yourself. The chief responding to the Kelvon used the words of Dr. Eric Williams, and let me tell you, I was a teeny with a little child, so that when my mother and them just bring me from over the other little country, and we bring me back to here. And we went down by the courtyard in Roxbury is where all the politics used to take place. And, you know, they're booing the short man. They're booing. And they stand up right there on the, they used to keep their meeting right there on the little step by where the old courthouse is there in Roxbury, where first is in the bank there. Right. And here the man jump up, let the jackass break. And the crowd break out with laugh because long ago politics used to be different. They used to real boo Equilium in Roxbury. He used to get it to his name and the age. And they used to be, and they was chanting something calling about shave a woman, shave a woman, shave a. Oh, that was Muriel Donovan Matt Davidson. I think she they was calling she the shave a woman. Because they say she the shave Abdul Malik head. After they killed Gayla and Benson, some of the young ain't gonna know about them kind of thing. You understand me? But anyhow, that was the story they did. So that let the jackass spray is our first prime minister, as already said, the father of the nation, who used that remark. So if one of his grandchildren, because he can be his son, come now and use it in the house, if it is bad language for the house, he needs to retract it or whatever it is. But at the prime minister of the country, the first prime minister we have been used the statement. All right. And listen to me. I want to let her listen to the little discourse. There you go. Hold on. No, come. Wait. I want a little to get it. We're going to get it. We're taking in the laugh. We're taking in everything. Hold on.
That while he may consider me...
Hey, wait. No. You can't talk yet. Take your time.
Let the jackass break.
Right? This is Fali. Listen carefully.
To the chief secretary. Because I won't go as low as him. But I want to...
You hear the words out of your mouth? I won't go as low as him. That's his words out of his mouth. He said he's not going to go as low as the chief. There you go.
Simply tell him that while he may consider me a donkey, this is one donkey no male has ever ridden. Simple and clear.
Right? He will not go as low as the chief. But while he may consider me a donkey, he first said jackass. Let me tell you, when I was going to school, in one of my little reading book and them, I see the word jackass in it there. So means that's a no bad word. So don't let nobody put it in and call it, tell it it's bad word. Right, so he bring it down to donkey. So we know what a jackass is a donkey. Right? He will not go as low as him. And while he may call him that, no man ever ride he. What do you mean by that? So who went low and who went lower? What does he mean by that? Me, my hands are clean. I wouldn't say things out of my mouth and I wouldn't say this and I wouldn't say that. So when he got in and he said that, all you got tell me about PNM and the little duncy head nitwits. So what he trying to do? What is he trying to insinuate? Eh? What is he trying to insinuate? We doesn't be with them. We don't be behind closed door with them. So we don't know what kind of life none of them live in. We don't know what none of them. And he may come out here and sit in front of the camera and say, they don't ride him, but who know he must be riding somebody. The person might be riding him, but he might be the one riding. So let us keep them smart and them dotting this out of the story. Watch me. When they're in the house and they talk the thing and who have to say and who ain't have to say, right. No come out here to say them kind of thing here because all I have some dirty skeleton. And I will never even go down that road there with you, little boy. None all you. You see these PNM people, they have nothing to offer Tobago. Tobago people, they go come every year and regurgitate the same stupidness, the same nonsense. It's long time they're talking all kind of thing about the chief sec. They try to mash up the whole party. All never forget that. And these men ride the storm. They rode the weather. You must know, they weathered the storm. And they came out victorious because they met the years. They didn't expect them to meet the years. Because they tell themselves that them born with devil's spoon. And Satan could use them, but they don't forget that just as how Satan have powers in this world, God have more power than he. And unless God said they ain't coming down, all of you who want to say what you want, put up what you want, when you want, how you want, then now move. We have wise people in Tobago. And right now, the wise people in Tobago have to stand up and show themselves, you know. Know that if you give back Tobago, don't tell yourself you go come like the children of Israel. And after all you run to want to go back to Egypt, or you go come and say, oh God, save we, Lord. No, you have no saving. Open your eyes and see these people for who they are. They're always talking against Indian and Indian from Don Carolina side and all kind of dotishness. But once the Indians is in the PNM party, they are good and nice Indians. As long as they're not with them PNM people, they're not good. That is their mindset. And using that kind of thing, oh gosh, me if you want. Right? And they're using that kind of thing. And bring it here in Tobago. And Tobago people, some of you want to join them in the rhetoric. But here kicks down. Me have a good looking Indian friend that's there, tongue shall say she doubles. Everybody are lining up there. And several others, right there are lining up. I think down Kong Point side, most of them pay business, some of them must be owned by Indian and Syrian. If a black man try to do some kind of little thing, nobody cares and nobody supports. It's the same Indian and them all have them PNM coming here to try to tell all of this body Indian and that body Indian. They talk about the same Indian man and the billionaire of the road. The man owe me more than he show you every single thing. The subcontractor, he had the contract. But the people who did all the work and was working is Tobago people. Tobago people. Who is the contractor that PNM owe all up to this day? Let it talk about that. And say you're out of place, you bowl, you fast. To say you come in to talk, to tell we anything. I'm not going to remain quiet with all you again. You and dirty boy Kelvin. You understand me? They say if you pelt water in this kind of look up, you fall back in your face. And I know so many things about PNM people and their personal life. But I don't care about them and their personal life. You know what I care about? The governance of Tobago. And as long as there is a God in heaven, all shall die in it. All the PNM will never see the corridors of power again. All the come like money. Oh gosh, boy, all of this is money. Checking Tobago plenty money. All let me see if we go and get it. Get what? Get what? The little bit that they get, you see, when you name Trevor, they start to put road here, do this, expand. Look up to yes. Recently, I think yesterday, whenever he had us to show a video of a road, how much millions spent, and the road never done all up to now. And we only make sure and squeeze the money and not get Tobago on, so that more things could not have been done. Well, we have money now. You see them fellas who stood up for Tobago? I will never say they're perfect. Because sometimes there's real notitions too. But you see them guys who just stood up for Tobago, they are going to get another chance to show us what they can do with money. They show we in the first term, with a little bit that they will get in, and then after rolling any boys and them start to give them less and less and less and less. And the majority of the money, they what they call the recurrent expenditure. Half of them spend for pay salary for this, salary for that. And then half of them when they go work, by 8 o'clock? By 7 o'clock they reach back home. So the government had to pay them for going out there 4 or 5 o'clock, and that's it. And go back home, and that's it. Just go back home. Right? Go back home. That is all. And them kind of things need to stop in Tobago too. All them kind of things need to stop. And let me tell all you again, you, Mr. Ansel, tell yourself, this propagandist, as it was called, or whatever social media, whatever you say, this one here will come for you. And don't let me have to get my paper and them and come and start to read out. You can't carry me to court, you know. Because I will read out all your business. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to remind Tobago people, we have suffered over them. Not 21 years, you know. Adding the 4 years this administration was here. Adding the 4 years too. Or 3 years and how much money before the UNC came back in power. Adding them years too. And always tell me if also want to have anything to do with these dirty fellas. Tell me if I want to have anything to do with them. Because they were in the same racketeering. You see? And when they lost here in Tobago, remember they carried them down China and give them big work. And Ansel, I wanted to tell your party members and the loyalists who you have behind you, why you doesn't talk to Penny. Tell me a lie. I want you to tell me a lie. Anyhow, enough for all you. You, Mr. Kelvin, day by day, all you just do is just let me down more and more. Let me down more and more. And as old people that say, when a better bed, catch a fire wet yours. The road where you just walk, you feel people don't know to, nothing is hidden. Tobago is small. Always remember that. And all you, right, I'm gone for now. I'm gone for now. Just you Pnm people, do what you have to do. But make sure, when you push me, I'll push you back. All have a good night. Tobago stand predominant, hold the fort. We're not giving back our island to those miscreants, those wicked little bastards. And I'm gone.